my lovely wife Jessica.
He knows more people than just me, I promise you that.
Yes, because we have another special guest joining us again today. It's the Bento board game box. Bento box is Bento box. Bento, 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 Bento box. Yeah. All right, so let's crack this sucker open and see what we've got going on for this month. Before you do, what was this month's theme? Don't rack your brain over it too much, though.
Oh, stickers!
Brain thinkers! Alright, so remember, safety first. That's why Jess is handling the scissors this time and not me. Hey, look, a box! Let's open it up and see what's inside.
Okay. Good shot, yeah.
That's alright. So the board game Bento's done. Thanks for watching, everybody. Bye-bye. Oh.
Hey!
Oh.
Aww.
Well.
Now, I go aww because this is the first time that, well, this is the second box, but the first time where we have a game, or we receive a game, that we already own.
Yes, we already have a copy of Innovation, which we'll be featuring later on in the channel. So,
Okay, Dreamwell
ooh.
is a 2 to 4 player competitive game featuring the art of Tara McPherson. Players must locate their lost friends in the Dreamwell, which is represented by a 4x4 grid of tiles. Each tile shows a terrain and a creature, in addition to pathways to neighboring tiles. Only by carefully navigating the maze-like Dreamwell can you locate your friends and win the game.
So because this is a competitive game, for everybody who can't find their friends, they're gone forever. Those are the rules. Sorry.
Well, technically, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Because everybody's not... You're not looking for the same friends. You're looking for your own friends. Like little Timmy, who fell down the Dreamwell.
Oh, poor Timmy.
Well,
Anyway,
do you have what it takes to save Timmy from the Dreamwell? What's next on our list?
Vi! Second edition. The card game of Capture and Control. Okay, vie for control of the kingdom in this exciting strategy card game for 2 to 5 players.
I see what they did there. The game's called Vi, and you vie for control. Wow, this Bento's really living up to its name.
Yes.
This Bento's really living up to its theme.
Thinkers?
Yeah.
Yeah, sure. Alright, so in this game, you are the ruler of a fledgling kingdom in the land of Vi. Eh? Around you are untamed lands ripe for the taking, but you are not alone. Other rulers seek to broaden their holdings as well. You must carefully protect your borders, even as you race to expand them. Will you control the largest kingdom, or will you see your power splintered? Plan your moves well. It will take strategy and a little luck to win the battle for Vi.
I got this one.
Okay.
This one is called Quartex. Alright, so play one of your tiles so that the shapes on the corners match up with the other tiles already in play. If your tile completes a shape, you earn a point token of that color. But remember, as the number of tokens collected increases, their value decreases. Placez votre tuile... oh, that's French. There you go! Cortex! In English and French.
Yes!
Anything else? No, just bubble wrap, so...
So your thoughts on this month?
A little underwhelming, I must say. I mean, first off, getting a game that we already have is a bit disappointing, but I mean, the people who run the Bento box don't know that we have.
And that's the chance that you take when you sign up for this. You might get a game that you already own, but them's the breaks.
Them's is the breaks.
Yeah.
Price point is still, it's up in the air now. We did a little bit more digging, and apparently we found out that the board game Bento actually operates in the States. So all the prices that you see online are US prices. So they advertise themselves as getting $100 worth of board games for only $80, advertising a $20 savings, which is great if you're in the States.
Actually, it's less than that. They say you're getting, you're paying $50 for $80 worth of board games. Like, the savings are really great. But it is in American prices, mind you. So if you do live in Canada, like we do, you will have to pay in Canadian currency, which went up to 90 in some sense.
You roll the dice with a randomized board game box like this. I'm a board game fanatic, so I mean, any opportunity to get multiple board games in one shot is still my preference. And
we do spend a lot of money on board games, so $90 in 4 board games is almost nothing for us. But if you're a little concerned about price and you don't want to spend $90 to get 4 games, if it doesn't seem like that's your best option, I don't know. I love the board game Bento.
I do too, don't get me wrong. I'm
love it.
all for the board game Bento box, absolutely.
This is only the second month and we've got some great games. How many times have we played Star Trek Panic? A little too much.
Yeah.
It's wonderful. It was totally worth it. It's the surprise, really fun. Yes, unfortunately we already got a game, or we got a game that we already own, but you know, whatever, I'll get over it. But if you're avid board gamers, it's worth it. You're not saving a lot, you're just kind of breaking even. If you live in Canada, of course.
But that's not to say that there isn't a lot of, you won't get your value out of the Bento box, provided that you get something that you can really latch onto and bring other people into play. It's tough with just the two of us in here right now, but when you find a game from a board game Bento of your own that you want to incorporate with more players, suddenly a game like, let's say, Vi, for example, might not be so much fun with 2 players, but if you sit 3, 4, 5 players down at the table and all take your turns vying for control, well, who knows? Suddenly a game earns its keep. So the board game Bento box, as my final thought, is an investment. It can be a little pricey of an investment, which is why I still recommend doing the 1-month subscription at a time. That way you still have the option to back out if you don't like the theme. But remember that for something that is completely random like this, you're only really going to get your value out of it whenever you play test these games a lot more often, you understand the rules, and you start playing with more players.
If you're not a big board gamer though, I don't know if I'd recommend the board game Bento. It is a lot of money in one shot for games that you've probably never heard of. I'm excited, but we're avid players.
Yeah.
And this is really exciting. These are 3 new games, and let's face it, the art style on Dreamwell, it looks really intriguing. So we will get a lot of use out of it.
To recap our board game Bento Brain Thinkers Edition, we have Innovation, a 2 to 4 player competitive card game. We have Quartex, a 2 to 5 player competitive game.
Oh, what's that note back? Designed in Canada.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Hey, oh. Well, that would explain why they have both the English and the French.
That says a lot, doesn't it?
And you can tell it was English Canada because the English instructions were on top. We have Vi, a 2 to 5 player competitive card game. And finally, we have Dreamwell, a 2 to 4 player competitive card game. I'm exhausted from all this thinking, all this puzzling.
Oh, well, get ready for more.
But if you guys are ready for more, then please put your suggestions down in the comments below. Let me know which one of these 4 games you would like to see featured on next month's subscriber special. Be sure to hit that bell icon as well so you know when I'm posting videos. Be sure to subscribe, of course, because that's how I continue to make content that you guys enjoy. All 3 of you now. You see how every video it's always going up by 1?
That's cool.
Thank you all very much for watching. I definitely appreciate the support, and we'll see you all at the table next time.
Bye!